What is up, YouTube? Bunny Films here with a brand new video, and we are back in Retail Tycoon 2, and it is demo day here at Marathon Mall. I don't know why I named it that, but this is the name of our shopping mall here in Retail Tycoon 2, and we are going to be destroying it and rebuilding it even better. So right now, there are really no problems with it, other than the fact that, well, it's a bit out of date. So we have about a lot of old flooring, none of like the new lighting fixtures up, and that's because I haven't played the game for about 230 days until the last time I uploaded a video on it, which was actually a few days ago. And we will also be buying the Game Pass, which allows you to unlock more tiles of land. So I'll show you that really quickly. If we go into build mode, as you can see, you can buy the Game Pass. I believe it's 399 Robux, which is slightly pricey, but that does allow you to unlock all of these tiles of land, which means we can make an even larger mall. And one of the questions I do see popping up in game a lot and in my comment section is, how do you get the Cybertruck? So the Cybertruck is only available to beta tester, or not, maybe testers, I don't know, but it was only available if you purchased the game when it cost Robux. So right now it is free to play, so you can no longer get the Cybertruck, which is sad if you actually wanted it, but it's a pretty fun car. I mean, it's very speedy, but that's not what today's video is about. So without further ado, we are going to begin shutting down our mall by going into workers, and we are going to get rid of all the restockers. First off, we're going to go ahead and press pause on all of them. And this is going to be the first phase. We're going to stop all of the NPCs from doing stuff, and then we're going to also close the mall. So let's see, we can close it like that. And it'll be interesting to see how quickly it takes to empty out all of the customers, because once they're all gone, we can begin the demo. And while we are waiting for all of the customers to leave our mall, I want to talk a bit about our manager. So I fired the manager we actually hired in the last video just because they are wasting all of our money, and we were actually going into the red. So we had negative cash, which was not good. So I figured out that having a smaller storage for your store will actually stop your manager from wasting all your money. I don't exactly know all of the manager mechanics, so right now, I mean, this manager's actually helping us not wasting our money, but I don't really know how they work exactly. And we can see the parking lot is slowly emptying. I mean, we have just a few cars left and a few just stragglers just walking around. I think these are my staff. They're on break. Okay, so that was actually there was a new update to the game. If you actually look, you can put your workers on break by pressing this little pause button up in the corner. They also did add a few new products. If we go to stock shelves really quickly, I can show you. I believe they added kitchenware, and then they added, let's see, let's keep scrolling. They might have added paint supplies. I think they added that. So they added quite a few things in this most recent update on July 30th. But now that we have all of the customers out of our mall, it's time to move on to the next thing. And just before we begin destroying our store, one thing I did notice is that our decoration has severely dropped for some reason. I don't exactly know why. It might just be because all of my staff are down here and the parking lot's not really that decorated. But our store used to have a 5-star rating, and now it's down to 3.4 because of this decoration. But now we can go ahead and we're going to go to workers, and we do have our cashiers, which we have to put on break. And when you put them on break, they will still cost you money. So we'll have to be aware of that. But we do have plenty of money, so we don't have to worry about it too much. But they will charge you about half of their regular salary, whatever that is. So now that we have all of our staff, let me actually confirm that really quickly. Okay, so all of our staff are currently on break, which is good. So we can go ahead, head into build mode, and take one last look at our mall. Nope, excuse me, mall. So you can see the Cybertruck just floating up there. And we'll go up one more level, and as you can see, this is what it currently looks like. But before we can do any further expansion, let's go ahead and buy the Game Pass. So this is 399 Robux, slightly expensive, but we do have Robux for it. It will make me slightly broke, but we bought that Game Pass. Let's see. Might have to exit out of build mode to activate it. Let's try this again. Oh, it still costs money. I mean, okay, so that's going to be a lot of clicking. I'm going to buy all these plots really quickly. And now that we've purchased all of the plots of land, I don't know exactly how many there were. There might have been 12 plots of land, but we spent about $70,000 on just buying that land. I don't exactly know. I didn't keep track. So now we can go head into build mode. And again, one last look at our store. You have our golden statue in the center, which was actually also limited to just beta players who bought the game when it was paid access. We can go ahead, get the delete button. Well, actually, first, we need to do this. We need to build storage. I know I keep saying we're going to destroy the store, but we have to actually take some measures. We have to go ahead and build some storage. That way, the inventory on the shelves does not go into an empty void, because we will be destroying it. Or it will get destroyed, I think, if we don't have any shelving down. So we've gone ahead and we've placed quite a few shelves, and our store inventory is now 28,500. So let's go back into build mode, and this time I think we can finally start destroying this store. And I guess we are going to start with walls. If we hold our cursor down and go all the way to the opposite corner of the store, it does select almost all of the walls. And there we go. We're actually back up to $845,000, which is nice. That was, I mean, a quick way to get some money back. So let's go ahead and keep destroying the rest of these walls, and then we can go ahead and move on to the shelves. And almost all of the walls are destroyed, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of this decorative AC unit on our roof, along with the sign for our mall. And next up, we can go ahead and hold down our cursor again, and this should give us quite a bit of money, because we are destroying a whole bunch of tiles. Oh look, we're a millionaire now. Wow. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this roof trim as well. There we go. We can rotate our camera and get rid of this roof here. There we go. And this as well. And then there are a few straggler tiles that just didn't get quite destroyed. So let's go ahead and destroy those as well. Let's do the same over here. Hold down shift so we get that extra camera boost. And we can go ahead do this. There's a ladder leading up to the roof, which we'll destroy in a moment, but we'll go ahead and hold our cursor down and destroy the rest of these tiny walls. Exiting out of build mode, let's go ahead and confirm the entire roof is destroyed. You see the Cybertruck just sitting in our previous, or what used to be the hardware store. It's just sitting on top of the shelves, which is funny. So we can go ahead, head into build again, and now we can start. Well, we actually have this area we have to destroy still, so let's do that really quickly. There we go. And now all of the walls on the second floor have been destroyed. And next up, I mean, there's some little we can just hold it down and destroy everything. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna just do that. Hopefully we don't lose anything because we don't have enough storage. But we're gonna check on our store inventory. I have a slight feeling that all of the items I'm destroying are just getting erased from the game. That might have just cost me a lot of money, to be honest. Oh wait, they might be in storage though. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, so if we look here, I don't think this little number up here updated, but if you actually look, maybe if I exit out and exit, I don't know. It's weird because I don't know. So I think everything is now in here. I don't think we lost anything, but just as a precaution, I think there's an unstock button, which I think we can maybe hold down. I don't know. I don't want to click each individual one. Oh, that's restock. Empty. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're going to empty all of these shelves really quickly, just in case we lose anything. And because our storage actually filled up, I went ahead and placed even more shelves, so we now have a total inventory of nearly 60,000 units, I guess. I don't know. So this is what the store looks like at the moment. About half of it is completely wiped out. I mean, there's just some stuff here. There's a lot of levitating plants, not even hanging plants. They're just levitating at this point. So we're going to hop back into build mode, go up a floor, and then pull out our delete tool and go like this. I mean, if I lose these items, yes, that will be a bummer, but I'm assuming the game is smart enough not to lose them. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, yeah, I don't think we're losing the items. So that might be good, but at the same time, I might just be not realizing it. So we just have a few more things to destroy before the second floor is completely wiped out of every single thing. So let's actually hold this down and drag. Look at all that. We now have almost $1.2 million just from destroying our store. I mean, and I had money from earlier, so that's interesting. So let's go ahead and we're going to destroy this light here. And now this is what our store looks like now. Look at that. There's literally nothing up here. It's so sad. You have all these just staff walking around lost. But we're going to go ahead, and now's the fun part. We get to destroy this entire floor. I mean, there's this little light there I'll get rid of. And okay, so now we just click and drag all the way over here. And I'm definitely feeling my frame rate drop as I select all those tiles. And now we have almost $1.3 million. So now if we go ahead and head down one floor, we'll take a look at our storage. It's still at 37,000, but we do have a lot of things in storage, so I guess it's fine. Now let's go back into build mode and get delete tool out. And we're going to just select all of these walls really quickly. There we go. And then get rid of these straggler walls as well. There we go. And I'm going to close the chat really quickly just so it's not in the way. And we're going to delete all these walls. Voila. And then there's our manager. I'll keep their desk there for now. I mean, let's also check on our storage. Okay, we still have plenty of storage because we don't really have anything else to put in storage. So let's go ahead and destroy these concrete pillars and parking spots. That's going to give us a lot of money. Oh my gosh, look at that. So the parking lot is super expensive because each parking spot costs $1,000 more than the previous one. So let's go ahead. There we go. It's a fresh start. Look at that. I mean, it's nearly fresh. If we go ahead and take a look, as you can see, we still have all these storage shelves here from items. Oh yeah, and one other feature they added is that you can, like, let's see, there's a trash button where I think you can return them and get like get rid of them and get some of your money back, but still you'll lose money if you just buy items and then get rid of them. So this is probably the richest I've ever been in the game, and it's really interesting to see how these NPCs are reacting to it. I think I drove off the land. See, if you look, they're just like lining up at the front of the property, which is interesting, especially with how they react to no store being there. But let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at our net worth. I mean, it hasn't changed at all. We're still at 3.8 million. But we do have about $2.5 million to splurge on a new store. So let's go ahead, and I don't know how much of this store will actually get done in today's video though, because it's going to take a bit of time. So I think we'll just focus on building the exterior rather than the individual stores inside. So for starters, I do want to have a nice large atrium running down the center of the mall, which I think will give it a very nice vibe. I mean, I don't know, it'll just look nice. That's my excuse for it. So we're going to go ahead, and we do have to keep in mind we need a parking lot. So we're also going to go ahead and build a parking lot the same as we did on this previous mall, where it's underneath the store. That way we are not wasting any land by having the second floor above the parking lot completely empty, because we are here to make money, not, I don't know, not nice, I don't know, not decorative. I don't know. We're just going to start building. We're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a whole bunch of asphalt. It's going to be a bit expensive, but we're going to extend it about here, I'd say. Like so, and we're going to have parking spots lining this side and then this side, and then further back there will be even more parking. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of Patrick Peterson. There we go. And then we're going to get some walls down, and there's a lot of different walls we can actually choose from. For now, we are going to stick with a regular wall, and you can actually customize these, which is pretty cool, which costs a game pass. The color palettes, I don't think we're going to get that right now. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to use all of the land we have, and we're also, going to connect this little sidewalk here to the inside, which is going to look a bit nice. So we're going to start off, we're going to place this wall here, and this wall here, like so, and then we're going to go about, let's see, yeah, I measure it using money. So we're going to go 1,200 that way, and then 1,200 this way. There we go. And then we can go to floors. Well, actually, no, we're not going to do that. Instead, let's see, infrastructure parking. So I think we need to have asphalt. Do we need to have asphalt down? I don't know. But what we're going to do is this. We're going to have an escalator. Oh, let's actually, I don't know. It's difficult because I'm thinking about all of this on the spot, and I'm trying to make it as nice and like efficient as possible. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go down to movement. And there's stairs here, but we're going to get these escalators, and this is a down escalator. So we're going to get this escalator and put it right. Oh, do we want the escalator here? I mean, we could place stairs here. I think stairs would be fitting, because this is going to be like for the garage and whatever. But at the same time, escalators. I think we'll just get some escalators down. So we're going to place this up escalator there, and then we're going to place another one right here like so. There we go. And then we're going to place a down escalator alongside it. That way, they're in the same place. And now that that's done, we can go ahead, go to walls, and then place this wall about $800 worth of walls there. So let's go ahead and do this over here. There we go. So now it's not going to be showing this weird empty space here, but we'll find something put in there, maybe some decoration, who knows. But then we're going to go ahead and get down some tiles. So we're going to put down this concrete right here. That way it goes well with that sidewalk. And then we're going to connect it to here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and place 2 more tiles there like so. And then we're going to do the same over here. We're going to drag this out, place $320 worth of tiles, and voila, this is a good start so far. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to, what is it going to be? I think, not, where is it? I'm trying to think of it. Infrastructure. Here we go. Parking spots. So we're going to put a bunch of these parking spots down. We're going to put one here, I guess. So that's where it's going to start. Well, actually, I guess that works. We're going to drag this out really quickly. So that's $45,000 worth of parking spots. And then we're going to do the same thing here, like so. That's $145,000 worth of parking spots. We're just spending a lot of money now. And we're going to drag this concrete out like so. That way it's like a little pathway to all of the parking spots. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side because this is going to be a symmetrical mall. And now that that's done, we can go ahead, and what we're going to do is we are going to place, I'm trying to think of how this is going to look. I think what we'll do is, because I mean, this is a lot of wasted space here, but I think it just looks nice in general, is we're going to go ahead and place some more parking spots on this side and so forth. So here is $225,000 worth of parking spots placed, and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side like so. And this is what our parking lot looks like. I think I might add some like little connection using asphalt or whatever just to make it a bit more realistic in the future. But for now, we're going to leave it like that and begin working on the facade. So how this is going to look is going to be a bit interesting. So we're going to go up a floor, and I think this is going to work. I don't know. It's just all in my mind at the moment. But we're going to go down. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to place. I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to play. We're just going to stay on the first floor instead. I know I'm very indecisive. So we're going to place these walls, I guess, I think right here, I guess, and I think we'll just go like this, I guess. And then we'll place a window down. I think, yeah, window here, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So we're going to do that with the window. We're going to place that there and then place these walls like so. Voila. And that way, I mean, it looks cool having that glass there. And then we're going to go ahead, extend this wall all the way out to here like so, $1,200 worth of walls, and then do the same right here. And then we're going to get out our delete tool and destroy this tree. And voila. So this is what our store looks like at the moment, which is pretty decent. There's a lot of dead space though, which I might just fill with storage, to be honest, unless, yeah, I think I'll just fill it with storage for now. But we're going to go ahead, and I think this will also be parking space later. But now we're going to go ahead and begin working on this area. Well, I can't really work there because there's the storage, but we're going to do this. We're going to go in one and then over $1,200. So in one and then $1,200. There we go. And I'll leave it at that for now just because because it's going to obstruct with that, and I'll move the storage later on. But we're going to go to the second floor now. And this is going to be an interesting design that I have no idea if it's actually going to work or not. So we have grass here, which is only $10 per tile, and then there's that's really expensive. I think we'll just stick with grass at the moment, because it's we'll just do concrete, I guess. Yeah, concrete will work. But what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna extend this all the way over. Let's see. We're trying to figure out how this is gonna look. I think right here. I don't know. I think this is right. Okay. So then we'll obviously get rid of that excess here, but we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side here. It's like $1,300 or something. Let's see. 13,520. I don't think that's it's not lined up at all. But we're going to go ahead and go back really quickly, get rid of this excess floor here, and does the width? I think the width actually matches though. Yeah. Wait, no, it doesn't. Okay. So we're going to get rid of this for now, just so it's symmetrical. And then we'll do the same here, get rid of that. And then for the escalator, we'll get rid of that as well. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll get rid of that those 4 squares and then destroy those concrete squares there. So now we're going to go ahead and exit out of build mode. And this is what the store is going to look like. Well, this is what it is looking like at the moment. So now we're going to go ahead, hop back into build mode, and we're going to go down a floor, go into decoration, I guess, and get some concrete bollards down. So we're going to place these every 3 tiles, I guess, just like so. There we go. And as you can see, it's a perfect fit. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. 3 tiles, or every 3 tiles, we place one of these bollards. And voila. Or not bollards, but pillars, excuse me. So now that we did that, let's go ahead and we are going to begin placing, let's see, let's build a skywalk because I want to. So we're going to build a skywalk here, I guess, like that. I guess, well, we'll build it too wide, and we're going to go ahead and build some, oh, no, that's a, yeah, it's fine for now. Okay, I did not mean to destroy that. So I guess that's fine for now. It's going to be a little skywalk. It's going to be enclosed, but we're going to go ahead and go into walls, and then there's these massive glass panes which we can place. I think there's actually these 4x4 ones, but we're going to go 3, 3, 3, 3, and then the 4 one in the middle, like this. And voila, we have a little skywalk, which is adorable, I guess. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a nice concept. And then we're going to go down to tiles. And there's glass. I think there we go. I scrolled up and now I can see the rest of them. We're going to cover it up like so, and then eventually I'll replace all of this with the proper flooring. But I'm just trying to get down like the generic floors or place them down where they'll be, and then I'll worry about them later. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I think it's an interesting concept. Obviously, this is going to be a slightly longer video just because we are placing a lot of things, and building does take a bit of time, especially when you're thinking about it all on the spot. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go down just one. We're going to place this pillar here, and I'm going to make a slight revision. We're going to go into delete and delete these 3 walls here and do the same over here like so. And we're just going to replace it with this singular wall right there. And if we go up, I think that looks slightly better than it originally did. Next up, we can go ahead and place some walls, and again, I will replace these with glass once we actually get to that point, but for now, we're just going to place down the generic walls to get a general idea of the shape of the store. And one slight change I am going to make, I just realized it, is I'm actually going to make the wall here. I'm going to push it back just 1 tile like so, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just because I think it'll look slightly better with the concept, or with the idea in my head at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and destroy all these. And then over here, we're going to push these back a tad bit, I guess. So we're actually going to go tiles. We're going to get down the roof tile here. There we go. We're going to go like this, and then go like that. There we go. And then, let's see. Okay, we'll need glass there eventually. We're going to go ahead and place down this wall here, extend it by 2. There we go. And then we're going to build this out backwards too, like so. There we go. And then, I don't really know what I'm going for, to be honest. Just all the spur of the moment things. So I guess what we'll do here is we'll place this wall here, extend it out like this, and do the same thing on the opposite side, because this is a symmetrical mall. So now that it looks like that, what we're going to do is go down to tiles, roof, and then we're going to place this roof tile here, which does, I think it does give us back some money. Yeah, it does give us back money because we're replacing the concrete, which is nice. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to place this roof here, and then that roof there, and that roof there, like so. And voila. That's looking a bit better now. And what we're going to do now, let's see. I'm trying to get a generic, I keep saying generic. Let's go ahead. We're going to hop out of build mode, and this is what the mall looks like at the moment. Not very exciting because of, like, no windows, just walls. But this is, like, the skywalk. You can see the parking lot from here. That's exciting so far. I'm really happy with how it's looking. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, over here, what we'll do is, let's go back to walls. We can go ahead and we're going to go like that. We're going to just extend this to the edge of the roof. There we go. $800 worth of walls. And then we can go ahead and get the roof tile down. Voila. And then, voila. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's looking nice so far. And now, if we hop down a level, I might push this wall in just a bit, though, to be honest. It doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, I think I'm going to push this wall in or all of these walls in just a tad bit really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy all these, and I'll do it to the opposite side as well. But I'm going to go in about $1,400 worth of walls, and then I'm going to go out and then like that. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing to the opposite side where I get rid of all these walls. There we go. And then we're going to go, see, don't exactly remember, 1,400. There we go. Okay, I think that's symmetrical. Yeah, that's definitely symmetrical. Okay, so now if we exit out of build mode, it does look slightly better. I mean, besides the fact that you can see the escalator through the walls, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and what else is there? So if we hop up to the second floor, I mean, it's pretty bare right now. Nothing too crazy going on. I'm going to get rid of this just wall jutting out from there. There we go. Okay, and we're going to have stores. I think ideally we're going to have stores on either side of this hallway, and then we're going to have windows looking out onto this little atrium area. But then further back in the mall, there's going to be a massive atrium where you can like look down to the first floor from the second floor, and I think that'll be a very nice design choice for this build. And now that this is a 25-minute long video, I see no reason why to not keep going, so we're going to keep building and see how long this video gets. So we're going to next off go ahead and place this wall here and extend it out $1,600 like so, and then we can't really do the same here. Oh, I mean, yeah, we can. Look at that, we can squeeze the walls between the... That actually works. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. So, now that we have those walls placed, we can go ahead and build the corner here, which I think it's just going to be... Let's see. We'll do 1,400 like so. So let's do the same thing on the opposite side, 1,400. Then we'll go out one, and then we're going to go over 2,000. So let's go ahead and repeat that on the opposite side. So let's go out one and then 2,000 long. There we go. And voila. So this is what it looks like at the moment. I mean, as you can see, obviously. Let's go ahead and we're going to go down to floors. And then we're going to get this floor. We're going to place this here. Place 8 of them. And then do the same thing over here. Not like 8 long, I guess. So 16 of them. But then we're going to go ahead, go back to walls. We're going to place this wall here and then go out like this. Yeah, out like this all the way to the edge. So let's do the same thing here. There we go, 1,600 outwards like so. And then finally, we have some room here where we can build our... Well, let's see, we're going to place this wall here like so. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get our roof and we're just going to extend it all the way out there to the edge or to the corner of this wall. So I think this will look nice. There we go. So this is what our roof looks like at the moment. I'm really impressed with actually like the design. It's much better than having just a flat facade where it's just a single straight wall. Having some depth incorporated into the build definitely helps give your mall or will build just some sort of like additional detail. Like here, I mean, this is the starter store, I think, but it does have some depth included, which is nice. It's always better than having just a flat wall, in my opinion. So now that we did that, let's go ahead and rotate our camera, and we're going to place down some more concrete right here because we can. So we're going to go ahead and fill in a lot of money worth of concrete, and then we'll do the same thing over here. Let's go ahead and place down. Oop, we didn't get this quite placed down all the way. So let's go ahead and fill this in. And there we go. Voila. So I'm not too worried about the first floor at the moment because while we will have some stores down here, I'm mainly focused on the second floor where all of the stores will be. So we do have to keep in mind that we'll need to fit more parking spots here eventually, but for now we're just going to focus here on the second floor and then the walls on the first floor. Next up, we are going to go ahead and extend our walls like so. It's a bit difficult to see where the walls exactly are with those storage, with the storage over there, but I mean, we can build around it. So now that we placed all of that down, we're going to go ahead and go back down to the first floor to place some more walls. So we're going to go in one and then over 3,000. So let's do the same over here. We're going to go in one and then 3,000 long. There we go. And then, I guess, let's see. I want to add doors here for some reason. Yeah, let's add some doors. I don't know why, but I want to add some doors here. So we're going to go into, or in one, and then down two, and voila. Okay, so we're going to put doors there later on. So I really don't know why, but I guess it's fun. It's like an access door or whatever to the inside or something. We could actually, I don't want to play, I'll save them for later. But we're going to go ahead. And this is where the massive atrium is going to be. So we're going to go up this floor and let's see. Okay, so it's going to go like this. And oh, that'd be cool. So what if we had it so it went out like this? So follow my cursor. This is how I think it should look. We're going to get some grass out just because. So we're going to go like this. I think if we go out like this and then we start building like a circle here. Well, actually, no. We'll go like this and build a circle here. And then there'll be a massive atrium that goes alongside the back of it with an opening alongside the wall. That sounds pretty cool. It's difficult to put it into words, but I'm going to try and explain it by placing some concrete. So let's go ahead and get on top of this. I'm just going to place concrete, even though some of this will be later replaced by a roof. We're going to go 3 wide. So let's do that. And then we're going to go... I didn't mean to press that. Let's go 3... no. X really quickly. There we go. I guess we'll go like this. We'll go 3 like that. 3 like that. And then we'll go 4 like that. And then 4 like that. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of some of this really quickly. Just because it's not going to be the ideal circle. So we're going to delete this really quickly. And then we're just going to try this again. Because I wanted to make it like sphere. Well, not sphere. Like cylindrically shaped. Like maybe a half cylinder or something. I don't know. So we're going to go down. Or this is just how it's going to look like. I'm going to just try to stop explaining what I'm placing. Because you can obviously see what I'm doing. So we're going to do it like that. I want to make sure it's lined up properly. Because that'd be bad if it wasn't. So then we're going to go like 3. There we go. We'll do 3 here like this. And then we'll do 5. And then 5. Okay. And then we're going to do the 3, I guess. I'll do 3. We'll do 3. So we'll do 3 here. So let's repeat that here. And then we'll do 2. But it's going to be slightly different from this design over here. We're actually going to go over 3 like so. Voila. And then we're going to go over 4, I guess. 4. And then like that. Voila. So this is what it looks like. I mean, this is a pretty nice design, to be honest. So now that we have all this down, what it's going to look like inside is that there will be a walkway. Well, I guess we'll have it so it's open to the bottom here. So you can actually see like the first floor. And there will be even more shops down there. And I think this will look awesome once we have all like the walls placed and whatever. So let's go ahead and start doing that. We're gonna go ahead and get this here, and we're just gonna keep one tile in between the wall and the edge of the floor, if that makes any sense. So we're just gonna place these like so and do it all the way around. There's a lot of rotating the blueprints or the wall blueprint, just because we're trying to do it how we're supposed to, or I don't know. So we've essentially copied what we built on this side on the other side, and there are a few mistakes we did make, so we can go ahead and destroy those extra walls, like so, and then like this piece right here. And this is what it looks like. So there's one tile between all of the walls and the edge right here, and that looks awesome. So now what we can do is, well, let's see, we could make them into roof tiles, but I'll worry about that later on. So let's go ahead and we're gonna, let's see, I think we're gonna get rid of these tiles in here. Let's do that really quickly. We're gonna do this, and this is essentially just cleaning up the excess blueprints we placed. And luckily, I think you get 100% of your money refunded if you destroy anything in this game. So I'm not too worried about wasting money by placing down blueprints and then destroying them later on, which I think is a really nice thing the developers did consider when developing the game. And next up, we're just going to extend this strip of concrete like so. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Voila. And now we can start building the atrium. This atrium is going to be very interesting, especially with how it's designed. We're going to make it so that it's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I think we'll have 5 tiles in between the wall. Well, actually, we'll make it 6 just because. So this is how it's going to look. which I think is going to work out well. I don't know yet. This is all the big experiment at the moment, but this is how it's going to go. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4. Okay, that matches. So we're gonna do. I'm not gonna do this on the other side just yet because I don't exactly know if there will be any mistakes made or if I'll have to make any alterations. So we're gonna go 1 2 3 4 5 6. I think that goes there. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so I'll go like that, and then I'll go like that, that. And this corner will be slightly tricky just because that's how it is. So we're going to go 2, 2, 2, 2. That works. Look at that. That's awesome. So now we can go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side. I mean, it's not too difficult to replicate. So we're going 2, 2, 2, and then switch the direction of the tiles. So 2, 2, 2, 3, and then super long one. I don't exactly know how long, maybe 7. Okay, and then we'll do 3, and then 2, and then 2, and voila. So this space here where my cursor is where it will be open to the first floor. And then over here, this will all be filled in with different flooring materials. I keep saying concrete, but we're not going to be using all concrete for this build because this is just the preliminary building material. And what I'm doing now is I'm actually placing these tiles to connect to all of the walls we placed on the first floor. So the walls we placed on the first floor end where we're going to be placing some service doors just because I want them there. It's just a nice touch, I guess. So we'll be doing that down there. But if we go back up to the second floor, we could either start placing the railings. But I don't... Let's actually go down to the first floor. Let's see. Okay, this is actually a helpful button. So we can go ahead and place down... If we go to movement... We can place down some escalators. That way we can get a general idea of this mall. So we'll have these both going up, I guess. Like so. I don't exactly know where this is going to fit in. I think maybe if it goes like that. Okay. Yeah. This one has to move over just a tad bit. So we're going to... Oh, there's actually a move button. I didn't realize that. Can't move that. Okay, we're just going to delete it, I guess. So we're going to get another up escalator. We're going to place this... I believe right here. I need to actually go back. Let's see. I guess that, yeah, that works. Okay. So it's symmetrical. Okay, that's what matters. And now we can go down to walls. And I believe, where's the glass railing? It might not be here. The glass, oh, this is the glass railing. Wow, okay. So now we're going to place these, essentially just lining all of this space, and then we're going to include a down escalator right here, I think. So we'll do that, but for now we're going to place these glass railings all alongside the tiles we just placed for the massive atrium. So now we're going to go ahead and place down the escalators, but I do realize we're going to place one glass railing there and then one glass railing there just to make the design a bit better. And then we're going to go down to movement, and I think this is the down, yeah, this is the down escalator. So we're going to put this one about right there. Okay, that's right. And then we're going to do the same thing, I guess, over here. There we go. Okay, and now we're going to go back up to the second floor. Let's see, there's a button I don't know what button I clicked. Wait, yeah, this is fine. It's just the haze from the sun setting, I guess. So we're going to X out of build mode, and this is what it's going to look. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at that. I might get rid of the sky bridge, to be honest, because it does take away from the epicness of this build. But this is what it looks like at the moment. So there will be all glass walls here, and then there'll be more glass walls down here on the first floor. And then, of course, you'll have your escalators leading up to the second floor, along with stores circling this entire mall. So let's go ahead, and I do want to do a bit of an inspection to make sure everything is up to standard with, well, whatever my expectations are. So this is what the escalator here looks like. So we're going to run across the sky bridge really quickly and take a look at this escalator, make sure it is symmetrical. And I think it is. Yeah, it's symmetrical. Okay, and then here is our other set of escalators, as you can see. Look at that. That's so awesome. Wow. And I haven't really been keeping an eye on my budget, but we've spent about $1 million on building this mall. I believe most of it actually went towards the parking spots because those probably cost us nearly $500,000 just because they do gradually get more expensive as you place more of them. So lot of our money has not actually gone towards the actual structure, rather the parking spots, which I find interesting. So we are going to now go back down to the first floor and place all of the walls that we are going to have placed down here. So we're going to put, I guess, ooh, I have an idea. This is going to be so awesome. We're going to go 800 out. I'm going to try to remember this. 800 out, and then 800 long, 1600 long. Okay, let's do this on the opposite side as well. So we're going to go 800 long, 800, and then out one, and then 1600. And what I want to do is I want to actually make a loading dock at the back of the store. And I think that'd be so awesome on either side. That way it's symmetrical. I mean, that's sort of what I'm going for with this build. So we're going to have a loading dock, which is going to be exciting. We're going to extend this another 1600. And then again, do this on the opposite side. 1600. There we go. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to extend this inwards 1200, I guess. Yeah, we're going to go inwards 1200. Even though I'll never use this, I mean, it'll still be nice to have, to be honest. Even though my semi-truck won't even fit in here. Then we're going to go out 1,000 and then do the same thing here. And we'll get garage doors down later on. And then here, we're going to go out another 1,000. Like so. And then out one and then 2,000. So let's do that over here. 2,000. And then finally, right here. And voila. So these are all of the walls placed for the first floor using the Max Land Game Pass that you can buy for 399 Robux. So it does have a lot of our storage here, like intertwined with the build. So I'll have to incorporate that, or I'll have to move all of the storage into the future storage room later on. But right now it's not really in the way. It's just ruins the aesthetics just a tad bit. But we're going to move back up to the second floor and finish placing all of our floors. And like I said, we are not going to have concrete floors throughout this mall. Instead, we are actually going to go ahead and replace it later on with some better materials that can also help raise the the decoration rating for our mall. And now that all of the floors are placed for the top floor, the second floor actually, there's no roof yet, so we just have to keep that in mind. But if we hop down to the bottom, we're going to go ahead and press this layers button. Yeah, this layers button. I don't know what the two buttons do. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, I think this also includes the roof. Okay, so we don't have roof, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to toggle this so we can go ahead and figure out where the next few walls are going to go. And ideally, all of the walls are going to be symmetrical with, well, not symmetrical, but well, yeah, I guess, I don't know. They're going to be the same as the walls on the second floor, which is what we're going to be going for. I did not mean to press that. Is there a button here to, like, hide? I wish there was a button to hide this, like, the book, or not book, but, like, all of these items down here, just because it does get in the way a tad bit. It does limit, like, a third of my screen to just different assets I can choose from, which I don't really care about right now. But that's nothing really anything we could do about. So we're just going to keep focusing on placing these walls. And then once we get these down, we're going to place the floor down for the first floor. And then we're going to place down the windows and then the roof and then call it a day. And then the next video we do in this game, we'll be doing the inside of the store, which includes all of the stores, the merchandise, and then any other final touches we need to add. So I think is this everything? I want to make sure. I think we're missing, I mean, I'll place that there. And then this like this, I guess. I don't know. I'll just do that, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. We're just going to extend that out like that for now. And voila. So it doesn't look too impressive at the moment. If we exit out of, I mean, it does look impressive. I'll say that. Let's try to figure out how we can actually get to the center now, because it is sort of blocked off. I think if we hop down here and walk around, still see all of our staff running around. But this is what it looks like. This is so awesome. So this is going to be all outdoor. And then this concrete here will be roof material, similar to this right here. So let's go ahead and we're going to work on this area now, down to the first floor. I can get rid of this. There we go. And now what we're going to do is we are going to, well, let's see. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these walls. So I know I placed them just because I wanted to, but now I realize I want to place a sidewalk down here just so it's a bit nicer. So we're going to go like that, like so, and then do the same thing on the opposite side. Voila. And now we're going to have this about 2 wide. So it's going to be like that. And then it's just going to be, let's see, we're going to go like that and that and that. Difficult for me to explain or put into words exactly my thought process right now, but this is what the floor is going to look like for this area, or the concrete at least, so where the NPCs can walk. And everything we placed on this side, we're just going to replicate on the other side, and hopefully it's all symmetrical. If not, it won't be any too big of an issue. We'll just have to go back later and fix it. But we're going to go ahead and place 3 like that, and then go like that, and then go like that, and then voila, and then voila, like so. And this is what it looks like. I mean, I think just from looking from here, I think that is symmetrical, which is good. That's nice. So what we're going to do now, we'll actually leave some grass here. I'm going to go place concrete here, or asphalt, technically. And then we're going to extend this here like this, go out to here, and then like this. And then this is going to be like a circle drive, I guess. I don't really know what it's technically called. So this is going to be a little, maybe a roundabout. Nah, it's not really a roundabout. It's just a place, I guess. I don't know. But in the middle, ooh, that's going to be awesome looking. We're going to put a statue of ourselves. I mean, it's a bit narcissistic, but it was either that or a fountain. And the fountain, I mean, it fits well, but a statue is much more mighty, and there's nowhere else in the store where it'll fit. So we're going to put this right smack dab in the middle. And then, of course, we will surround it with some nice grass. So, yeah. I think it's facing back. It's facing backwards, so I wonder if I can move. We can move. Okay, look at that. Voila. Okay, there you go. We got our statue down. And we got the floor down for this little circle drive area. Let's go ahead and exit out of build mode. Yeah, build mode. It's been a long day so far just talking. This is like almost going to be an hour-long video, which I guess, I mean, it's proper because this is a massive build in the game. We're literally building an entire shopping mall in this video. So the sun has risen and we are going to continue our build. We're going to place some walls down here, I guess just to there, just $2,000 worth of walls. I did not mean to place that one. So let's go ahead and get our garbage can out and boop, you're gone. So now we're going to place some windows, and this is going to be a lot of glass. Oh, there's actually this glass. Let's get this glass instead. I think it's a bit better because it does go from floor to ceiling, and it doesn't have that additional like little wall at the bottom, if that makes sense. So we're gonna do this all the way around. A lot of glass, except for like these one stud or one singular wall things. We're not going to place glass for just because we don't want to go too overkill. But we're gonna go ahead. I think we have some glass there, and then let's go ahead. We're gonna get our front doors down here. I guess maybe 3. It's a lot. I don't think we need that many, to be honest. I'll stick with it for now. And then we're gonna place this one here, this one, this one, and this one, and then finally here, I guess we'll place. Let's see. Are there any other windows? I don't think there are. Okay. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll place this one here, and then we'll do the same thing here, and then we'll do these tiny glass walls alongside it, like that. Voila. Okay. And then here, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually delete, or I'm going to replace it with a wall right here, and then right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and exit out really quickly and take a look. I mean, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this is good for now. And now what we'll do is we'll hop back into build mode and try and replicate all of this. Oh, that's going to be easy. We can easily do that. We're going to replicate this on the second floor by just placing in all of the glass panes in the same location. And then, of course, we won't place any doors up here like we did on the first floor because this is a roof and you don't want people walking on the roof because that's a liability and you should get sued for all of your money. But of course, this is Roblox, so that doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm saying at this point because I've been talking for an hour. My jaw is tired. I just got a COVID vaccine, so I still have like a bit of a fever. So yeah, just bizarre ramblings from Bunny, I guess. I don't even know if anyone's watching at this point. If you are, let me know in the comment section. That'd be really interesting. So then over here, I guess we'll place this, and then maybe I think we'll leave that empty. We're going to go down to, let's see, decoration, maybe? Or signs? Ceiling, no. Shelving, customer service, decoration. movement, infrastructure. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna get, let's see, what's this? Oh, this is a big sign. That's totally not gonna fit right. Well, yeah, it's too big. We're just gonna get nice. It's even too big still. I don't want a brick one though. It's not too stylish. What about? It's too tiny. I'm so picky. Let's see. We can. Oh, look at this. Do we really want this sign though? Because it doesn't really fit in. Oh, whoa! I wonder if we could place this on our. Oh no way! I think you can place these signs on your roof. Look at that! Let's exit out really quickly. That is so cool. I never knew you could actually place your. Well, I mean, I knew you could place signs on the roof, but I didn't know you could place these types of signs on the roof. That's, I mean, that's a bit crazy having that big sign up there. But I guess we'll just leave. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. We don't know the building plans yet. But I think we'll just place this sign here. I'm not too big of a fan of it. But I don't really have any other good options. Because I was hoping to put one of these down, but look how wide this is. It fits. Do we really want this massive sign? Oh, yeah, we want this sign. Look at that. It's a good fit. I mean, sure, it's massive, monstrous. We'll keep it though, because why not? So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go into tiles, and we're gonna replace all these with the roof tile texture. So we'll do that really quickly, just to make it a bit better looking. But we're not placing any new tiles except for the two beneath the sign there, because there were no tiles there originally. And then we're going to go ahead and get rid of these windows here because they don't really look out onto anything. So we're just going to fill them in with a wall. And I mean, I guess we could do this. I don't know if there's anything I'd want to put up here at the moment. I'm just going to put some concrete down, I guess. But maybe I can make a ledge up there or something, put some decoration if I find anything. But for now, we'll just leave. Well, actually, I guess we can. Here's what we'll do. We're going to get rid of this, I guess. We'll just leave the walls. I don't know. I'm just flip-flopping in between because I don't know what would look good up there in such a small space. There's nothing really you can fit up there. But we're going to exit out of this mode, and we don't have the floors down inside just yet, but we can go ahead, walk inside, and get a decent view of like what it is going to look like, which is pretty crazy. So I'm going to try and keep this under an hour long because this is going to be one of the longest videos I've ever uploaded. So we're going to go ahead and get our concrete pour out and just place a whole bunch of concrete here. Just because this is going to be the preliminary flooring for the interior, which will eventually be replaced by marble and some other better materials, which will give us a higher decoration level. So we've placed down all of the concrete for the first floor, and for this area here, it's just grass. I might fill it in with parking spots later, just depending on whether I can afford it or not, but for now, we're just going to section it off with a wall, and we'll leave that space for later. I'm also going to go ahead and just place down some concrete here, because why not? It'll look slightly better, especially with the build. And I mean, I guess we could technically put a wall up for now, just to add to the aesthetic of it really quickly. So we'll just place some temporary like walls to block this grass area off, and then later on we'll open it up, fill it with parking spots or stores. And now it is time to do a tour of our mall. So if we start off, you walk inside. I mean, before I actually start, there's a lot of things. We never finished the walls for the second floor or the windows for the facade, which we'll eventually get to maybe in the next video. But you walk inside, you have two pairs of escalators on either side, along with plenty of parking, which, I mean, you can't really access this side with a car unless you drive on the sidewalk. But you walk further in, and you come to the entrance, which is conveniently blocked by my golden statue, because narcissism. And you see the Marathon Mall sign with my character up there, or my avatar. And then you have the sidewalk here that goes all the way around, and it'll take you to the entrance. And then inside, as you can see, you can walk around here and see all of the stores on the second floor, and you can look at all the stores here. But I mean, obviously there's no stores yet because we haven't gotten to that part, and it will take probably another hour to build this out. And then just walking along the second floor, there will be more stores along here with a main channelway or walkway for all of the customers alongside this railing, and then going through here to this escalator. And then the same on the other side. But that is it for today's video, everyone. If you actually made it to the end, good for you. I mean, I doubt anyone did, because this is almost an hour long. But this is definitely an insider look of what it takes to build a massive mall like this, especially when you have no idea what you're doing and you don't have any ideas like from other players or stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this video, consider pressing the like button or subscribing. We do have, oh, this person, oh, this is Cybertruck. Hello. I'm guessing this is Finbar. Maybe not. I don't know. That's someone. But I hope you did enjoy today's video. Maybe subscribe or like. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. But before I do end today's video, I do owe a shout out to all of my Discord server boosters and channel members. So shoutouts go out to Noggle Films, the ISS, Surf 1838, Admitting, Aseptic, Crotmel, Dark End, Devang, Easy, Finbar, Flameboy, Hero, It's Me the Knob, Kami no Yami, King Ryan, Elsay, Nazab, Russell, Surf, Strom, 30 Plays 123, UA, Witherex, WSO Plays, and YOLO. So have a good day, have a good life, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.